What's up, guys? I left my bike outside. Damn. I got it. It's here. I got it. Yeah, so today we are going to be throwing on some new parts. Even though it does not need new parts, we're going to just do it because I'm trying to kind of product match. I don't like 100 different brands on my bike. It just, my OCD goes crazy. So yeah, we're gonna take some of these parts off, throw on some new Primo parts, and walk you through my bike and why I like stuff and why I hate stuff and why I do what I do. So let's go. So I don't know how much you're gonna see my bike here, but if you don't see it at all, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm gonna move some things. Um, but yeah, if you guys actually, I'm gonna show you what's going on in here. So yeah, this is my band's rehearsal studio. Got some amps, drum set, some of my guitars over there, my amp, Negative, Pantera, some drummer dudes. Anthrax, yeah, sweet, cool. Look, it's Metallica. Anyways, but yeah, this is like my recording station. We record all of our music here, and yeah. This is a BMX channel, but if you want to check out my band, we're called New Harbor, all one word. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, wherever. Even here on YouTube, we have music and a music video that is very DIY and crappy, but we're up there. If you like pop punk emo music, we got a couple riffs, but if you want to check us out, go ahead. Anyways, let's get to this part swap. Again, I don't know how much you are gonna see this, but let's start with the seat. Let's get this playing again. Yeah. So what are we gonna swap out? So the seat. Let's just do the seat first. So there's nothing wrong with these parts. As I said before, these parts are literally just gonna go on a different build that I have planned. Probably like a trails type build, or I might just, have them as spares. I'm not gonna get rid of these parts. I like these parts, so it's just like an aesthetic thing right now. Except for maybe the stem. I don't know. I love the look of front loads, but honestly, I'm 5'8", and riding a 9-inch tall bar with a front load feels a little low. I have like 3 other pairs of bars, but no, I have 2 right now. Including these, I have 3 then. But the other 2 are 4-piece. One is just a mongoloid. It's 10 inches of rise. It's huge. That does feel right with the front load, but honestly, I would go like 9.5 on that bar. I kind of just went overkill, just to see what it feels like. I mean, if you don't know, you're just gonna always be thinking. So I just got some S&M 10 rise foo bars. They look sick, but they also look kind of goofy at the same time. And for me, being 5'8" with 10-inch rise bars, it just, your bike looks like a scooter and it looks wrong and it kind of feels wrong. Plus, those bars are white and they really pop, which is kind of why I bought them because they looked really good on the rack. But yeah, I mean, those bars are there, you know, just for fun. Um, I'm nowhere near good at BMX. I never was. I was just like, back then I was decent and now I suck. And yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, 9-inch tall bars. I'm running these Haro baseline bars. They were super affordable. They're like $25 right now or $30 on like Dan's comp. Um, they're good. Has a really high crossbar. I don't know if you can see that. Super high crossbar. So they look big, but they're only nines. My friend was tripping out on them. He's like, dude, those look like tens, and I was like, nah, dude. It's just the crossbar is really high, higher than usual. But yeah, with the front load, it feels a little low, and I'm just like crouching over way too much. So I think I'm gonna just throw on my Haro top load on tomorrow and just rock it like that. But yeah, I'm taking off my Shadow Fat Piv, probably what it's called. Maybe it's a mid. I don't know. It's pretty fat though. Just their basic black Shadow seat. Don't know the model name, but you can find these still. They're still on online everywhere. Nothing wrong with the seat. I love it. But we're going for aesthetic thing right now, so I'm gonna lube that. Don't forget your lube. People that don't lube your parts. I had friends. They're still my friends. They just don't ride. In high school, and they wouldn't lube anything, and they'd be like, I don't need lube, and just throw it on and ride, you know, which is cool. But until you're trying to take your parts off and you got a new frame and you're stoked and you're like, oh man, I can't wait to throw my parts on my new frame. And then you realize when you try to take your parts off, they don't come off. That's just the best feeling. But yeah, that was them. And then I was straight swapping. Back then when you're a kid, you're always trading parts with your homies, and because you're not gonna go out and ask your parents for $200 to $400 for a frame every couple months. But yeah, you would take a shot sometimes and ask your homies if they're down to trade you frames or parts or whatever. I hate pivotals. I just gotta throw that out there. I hate pivotals. I hate putting them on. Like, it's so hard to put them on. I can't even. I'm like in the shadow and I can't see. Just don't strip, That ain't going in. Can you just go in? Anyways, probably the easiest part to put on your bike, but at the same time, it's not. I know a few people. You can ask a few pros that are like older than 30 years old, and they'll tell you, especially dirt guys or like park guys, are like, I hate pivotals. So I like to pitch my seat a little bit because I'm like just mid school like that. Is that good? Is that a good pitch? I can even go steeper, but I think that's alright. It's just a weird shaped seat, honestly. But does that look good? See, it feels good. Feels alright. It's like a really dense, hard seat. This is not very comfortable, but it'll break in, Yeah, because if I pitch any harder than that, I don't know. It's gonna look crazy. Let's just leave it like that for now. And for people, yeah, that looks good. I'm sorry, but you riders out there with straight seats, if you're not like a wheelie guy or something, it looks so ugly. Please don't do that. Pitch your seat a little bit. Pitch it up. Don't pitch it down. You look ridiculous. Usually, like the shredders, you see them with flat seats, like park shredders. There must be a reason why. Maybe it gets in the way with tail whips, or something. There must be a reason because it looks stupid. And for you to do that on purpose, I don't know. You have no fashion statement at all from me. But yeah. So yeah, I just put this Primo seat on this seat post, which is really old. It's a few years old, and it's not even mine. It got just, I don't know, it just ended up in my bag one day. And it's been around, so it has a bunch of scratches. It is a blank one that you could just buy at maybe even on Amazon or something, because it has no brand name on it. But yeah, it's not the lightest either. It's probably one of the first ones ever made or something. But yeah, it's been around, but I just don't care. It's just a seat post. I think one day I'm just gonna get bored and sand it and like spray paint it, even though the paint's gonna just come off in 2 seconds when you insert the post. But I kind of know where I have place my seat posts. It's usually like about a fist high. Sometimes I go a little higher when I'm just cruising, but I might spray paint it and it might look better. I don't know. Maybe spray paint it a flatter black, because it's been touched up a lot of times. That's why, like, you're probably like on video, you're like, that thing looks brand new, it looks black, but you're not seeing what I'm seeing. I have like a touch-up paint pen, and once in a while, when it gets really bad, I'm just like, dab it up a little bit, but it just looks Mickey Mouse. Like there's like 3 like shades of black on here. But anyway, it works. It's been working, hasn't stripped or anything, so I leave it on. What do we got next? What do we got? Pegs and pedals. We're doing pedals. All right, let's flip you over. I'm gonna check it out on the tape and see where we're at. Are we even filming, dude? Dude, we're filming, and my bike is in like a great position, but running low on battery. All right. Yeah, let's see if we can get through this. These pedals, guess what? There's nothing wrong with them. But these are kind of like cool pedals. They're thermoplastic with metal pins. These things, dude, with any type of shoe, your feet don't move, which is also kind of scary. What's going on? We're getting bored. Let's play 30. Great video. PlayStation. All right. Yeah, your feet don't move with these pedals, dude. They're glued onto your bike, which I like, but then again, super scary when you ditch your bike. Like, I ditch my bike when I don't feel right doing a fakie sometimes, because I get scared, because on a free coaster you're just hauling ass. And sometimes I ditch my bike, and for whatever reason you'll just ditch your bike, and sometimes your shoe doesn't want to jump off the bike because it's stuck on these pedals. But they're great pedals, and I kind of get hooked up by this company because my homie works at the warehouse, so I got these for close to nothing. But I'll show you the pedals. They're called Inside. They're kind of like they are a racing BMX company, but I feel like mountain bike companies are doing this. Most mountain bike pedals are like this. They use the plastic platform and with the super gnarly metal pins for a reason, you know, because your feet are not going anywhere with these things. So yeah, Primo turbo pedals are going on. Make sure this is the right side. There go the pegs. So these don't have a letter on them, but they have slits on only one pedal, and I'm guessing that's the left. So we're gonna give that a try. But yeah, I mean, are you guys always switching out parts and stuff, or? I do it because it's fun, and I probably shouldn't be spending this much money on parts all the time, but what's my left side? This side. But I don't know. I like supporting shops, and it's just fun. Put more money into BMX because who else is? You know, the pros aren't putting any money into it, but they're selling this stuff, and that's what makes me want to buy some certain brands sometimes or whatever, is because, you know, I become a fan of this certain rider. And so my camera died. I don't know where I was at with my combo, but I'm pretty sure when I heard the beep, it was where was it? Oh, why I buy parts sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it's because of the rider, you know, whatever they're doing is inspiring, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try that brand, support them for once or twice, or how long I like the parts for. Some parts, sometimes I just hate the part, and I'm like, damn, I just wasted money, but you know, I get rid of it somehow, or keep it, or give it to a homie or something. Sometimes I find like kids at the skate park with like the nastiest bikes from like Walmart or Target or something, and I could see them like really trying to land something. I'm like, hey man, if you're putting that much effort into this, like, I have some fresh pedals that I'm not using in my truck. I'm gonna shoot it to this kid. Why not? You know, I've had handlebars, I've had forks, like whatever. You know, I'm like, hey, slap this on. It's way better, and it won't break, especially being that size. So yeah, turbo pedals on. Let's do the pegs. Boom. But yeah, I mean, I know how it feels wanting stuff, and I need an extension, right? Because I came from the same boat, so I would go to the bike shop all the time and just stare at parts and just dream. And while I'm dreaming, I'm saving my lunch money to buy these parts. I remember one of the first things I bought with my money were some what did I buy? Okay, so the first part I bought was it was from Dance Comp. It probably wasn't the first, but it was like the first pro part that I bought. And they were from Dance Comp. And it was Primo tenderizers, or no, tender like magnesium pedals. They were like lighter. I'm pretty sure they were lighter. Coca brown color, but they were on clearance for like something stupid, like $12 $12 or something. I forgot. And I'm like, dude, what? I could buy pro metal pedals for $12, and my parents wouldn't do it. My parents wouldn't put their credit card online because they thought it was sketchy, because it was like 2003 or something. So my homie Trevor, his parents would always buy BMX parts from Dan's Comp, and that's when it was a mail order and you had to call. Yeah, I got some PRIMO magnesium pedals, and I was super stoked. I forgot what bike I put those on. I'm pretty sure it was like a Haro Nyquist. It was either my Nyquist or a very crappy Diamondback Viper. It was horrible. It was a horrible bike. I'm pretty sure, because the Viper's been around forever, I know that. So, I think it's been around since like the 80s or something. But if you've had a Viper, comment below, because I mean, it was a step above a Target bike or a Walmart bike, but it wasn't the bike, that's for sure. My Haros were way better than that, but my Nyquist just got, one of my Nyquists, the first one I got, just got stolen. My dad was super pissed, but also it got stolen, so it wasn't entirely my fault. So yeah, he was like, just wait, I'll get you another Nyquist, this year's Nyquist, you know, which was more badass. But I was like, dude, I just want a bike, like, I can't wait. Because at that point, I was kind of just like getting over skateboarding. Even though I got back into skateboarding in high school, I got over skateboarding because it's like, dude, BMX is way sicker. I was hitting like local dirt jumps and just eating crap with my friends. And it was super fun. So I settled for the frickin' Viper. It's horrible. But you know what? I still put that thing through hell, and it was fun. And I put my PRIMO magnesiums on that thing. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that was like my first part. That's what kind of made me want to buy some more PRIMO stuff. I haven't had PRIMO parts in a really long time. I should just straighten out this wheel while I'm at it. It's a little off. Yeah, if anybody's watching this video, what was your first legit BMX part? Or bike or whatever? But yeah, that's kind of why I ride a Haro frame, because where am I going? What is happening right now? Am I tripping out? That's tightening. Alright, that was weird. So, even though, so this is a Haro baseline frame. Right now you can get these for like 125 bucks. It's crazy. Go get one. Super short back end if you like that. So I've always had a soft spot for Haro since I had 3 of them growing up. I swear I wasn't spoiled, but when I asked for something, I would have to wait a really long time. But I got it. Not as fast as my friends, but I got it. And since Haro never really let me down, I just kept on buying them until high school, and then I was obsessed with fit. And just, you know, Edwin inspired me a lot. All I wanted to do was hit ledges. Every time my friends would go to the skate park, I was like, dude, F the skate park, street ledges. Because of Edwin. But yeah. No one really rocks Haro nowadays. Even though their team is pretty good. Chad Curley, you know, Dennis Anderson. But yeah. I rock a Haro frame. I don't care what people say. It's kind of cool when people are like, is that a Haro? Damn. That looks good. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm not the most badass person out there, but on a bike. But I guess when I do a 180, people think it's cool. So I look cool on a Haro. But yeah, this is all put together now. And yeah, she's pretty much ready. Pegs are on. I'll probably do a close up right now. Yeah, she's looking pretty. Pedals. Stick to my etnies, really good. Feet are going nowhere. Alright, look at that. So yeah, bike is set. The only thing different you'll probably see on it for now is the red Haro stem that I'm gonna put back on, which honestly feels great. Once I changed it yesterday, and I did a couple tricks after work today, and did a couple grinds too. It didn't feel right. I'm just gonna throw the top load back on. Yeah. So that's gonna be it for now. Classic pegs, Primo turbo pedals, and this huge, beautiful seat. I'm gonna be riding this. I made it a thing where like I switch out my frames all the time, I feel like. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give a frame that isn't super expensive a year and see how it goes. Because I'm not taking any crazy drops or anything, but I just want to get used to one frame because I just keep changing and I do not progress. So yeah, try to stick with around the same parts. I'm gonna be getting in the future, until I break these wheels and pop and run down these tires, I'm probably gonna get Primo tires and wheels to match. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This thing's a beast as it is. So yeah, I'll probably record another video tomorrow or the next day, or not tomorrow or the next day, but probably next week, and show you another walk around with maybe a couple clips or something. So that is it. Oh, also, this brand right here, Ravager. This is my new brand, my newer brand. I've had a couple brands in the past, but this is my new thing, Ravager. Find us on Instagram. We just started posting stuff, I think, this year. But yeah, a long time in the making and the thinking of the name and everything. I love it. I kind of got the name from the Shadow Ravager pedal. I was like, that just sounds so sick. Yeah, but I'm working on prototypes of designs and stuff, and soon I will drop some shirts and maybe flow one or two people, just for them to rock something and be part of something. Yeah, no money involved, not gonna pay you, but you know, it's cool to be a part of a team or something. But yeah, thanks for watching today. If you're a BMX nerd, so am I, and welcome. Yeah, let's film more. That is the goal. And keep riding and just stay fit, you know. I gave up my gym pass to ride more. Fun fact. that happened last week or 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna ride more. That's the plan. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking around for the couple hundred people that I have subscribed or whatever. Yeah. So till next time, keep riding. Goodbye.